And that's why you need to be cautious when it comes to customer service numbers, because you never know who's on the other side of the phone. The VA created a new go-to source called MyVA311, and all you have to do is dial the number and it will quickly get veterans to where they need to go. Officials ask you not to drink before stepping behind the wheel, because if they catch you, you won't be having much of a Merry Christmas. The park asks hikers and bikers to stay on the trail because the surface is able to support their weight. But if they get off the trail and go on their own, they might come across a surface that might not be able to take the pressure.
You know, right here towards the end of my life now, I would get some peace. And last night, I slept. The first time I can remember, I slept without dreaming.
For the first time of his life, Montano doesn't have to dream or wonder what his mother will look like, because very soon they will come face to face. He and his wife stood waiting in suspense with only an old photo and a memory of the sound of her voice.
She seems to be past all that, and I guess I am too. I'm just ready to meet her, spend some time with her, you know.
His 55th birthday is on New Year's Day, but he never thought he would be celebrating it with his mother, who he's never seen or known. As soon as her flight landed, he was there to embrace her with open arms. After a long embrace with her son, Mary Ellen Day told us why she had to make the tough decision in giving up her only child.
The counselors at the shelter where I was, they were Salvation Army people. You know, they just had a little talk with me. They said, you know, you don't have any place to go yourself, and there's no way to provide for him. And we suggest, you know, it's our suggestion that you put him up for adoption.
But even after putting him up for adoption, she never forgot her son. Through all these years, she always kept a certificate of dedication in hopes that one day she could see the man he becomes.
God brought him back to me in his own time. Sometimes you wish it would have been sooner, sometimes later, but I have a whole new family and a bunch of grandkids and I'm going to be busy.
Veteran Affairs operates the nation's largest integrated healthcare system with more than 1,700 hospitals, clinics, and community living centers, while also providing benefits and services that provide financial and other forms of assistance. But with more services come more numbers, and currently there are over 1,000 phone numbers operated under the VA. This has caused confusion when it came to navigating through customer service outlets to find out who to call. That's why the VA created a new go-to source called MyVA311, and all you have to do is dial the number and it will quickly get veterans to where they need to go. Barbara Moore with the Amarillo VA healthcare system say the new toll-free number has been getting some positive responses, and so far it has helped eliminate frustration and confusion for veterans and their families.
The single MyVA 311 has branches that can take a veteran to healthcare services, to cemetery services, or to benefits.
And it doesn't only stop there. The number will also connect callers to education, insurance, and even crisis line assistance.
That's right there at the very beginning, and that will take you to the Veterans Crisis Line. And there's another option for homeless veterans to get assistance right away. And then beyond that, it goes to each of the main branches of the Department of Veterans Affairs and helps people find what they're looking for from there.
Moore says MyVA 311 is just one step in a larger effort to modernize VA contact centers so veterans have a seamless and positive experience when reaching out to their local or national VA.
How may I help you?
We all have needed their help at one time or another.
Okay, sure, that would be no problem. I can certainly help you with that.
And for the most part, customer reps have come through time and time again. But lately, many customers have been facing an ongoing problem, and that's customer service scams. There have been people all over the world creating fake businesses, websites, and contact numbers posing as customer service agents associated with household names. One company dealing with this issue is Amazon. Some of their customers have fallen victim to these scams. Allo Technical Support is a company that Amazon determined to be illegitimate through investigation. They pretend to be a customer service branch that assists companies like Amazon, Netflix, and the cloud. After seeing the comments by their victims, I decided to create a false email, a Google number, and a fake Amazon Prime account. I gave the company a call with the false information. They later informed me that I'm being hacked from another country and that they need to take over my computer.
And there are two locations that are coming from here. One is you and one is your location, and the another location is coming from overseas Russia. So did you ever share your password with somebody else like who lives in Russia?
No.
So well, in that case, sir, what I will be doing, I will be going ahead and connecting you with my end, okay? So I can check what exactly.
What do you mean by connecting to my computer?
Sure, I will be guiding you with some troubleshooting steps, and once you will follow them, I will be able to connect to you. Just type there www.fastsupport.com.
Okay.
Hit enter.
It says this system isn't supported. After I told him the system isn't supporting the software, he hung up and blocked my number. And that's why you need to be cautious when it comes to customer service numbers. Because you never know who's on the other side of the phone. I spoke with Amarillo Police Department Jeb Hilton, and he says these incidents have only increased within the past year. The department has received calls from victims pertaining to the IRS, customer service, and even billing.
Right now is tax season. We seem to get more from IRS scams as opposed to different people that call throughout the year. We've had some from Google. We get some from the FBI. We get some that even said, hey, we're the Amarillo Police Department. We want you to come pay your warrants or we're going to come pick you up.
Kobe Gatlin, the assistant VP of the fraud department at Happy State Bank, says that's why they ask you to download the software, because scammers will do anything to get your information and your cash.
They can leave backdoors within the computer and access that in the future whenever you're not even engaging with them. From there, they can search registries on your computer looking for previous passwords that were used, previous text that was used within the computer, and possibly even attempt to access other accounts.
To filter out true corporations from scams, the Better Business Bureau created lists of businesses they rate as trustworthy.
If you do have this problem with ransomware or with a company calling you out of the blue and you don't know who they are or where they're located, we can give you a list of accredited businesses that are tech companies here in the area that can help you.
Now, the best way to make sure the site is secure is by looking for the lock symbol within the URL, verifying the site is safe. Also, look for the letter S after the HTTP in the URL. And last but not least, don't click on any unwanted emails.